Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. In the last episode, we began our search for the Melospheres of the Melodic Gardens, all in the hopes we can save Allegra and find her missing friend, whom we might know the identity to, due to a mural we found in the sunken garden zone of the planets. But her friend in need most likely might be Dory the Plesiosaur from Super Mario 64, which is really cool to see her again in a Mario game since it's been quite a while, which I believe to be Galaxy to be exact. But with our search still underway, it's time to find the final Melosphere and prepare for whatever mystery we may find behind the giant musical door that may either lead us to an ambush from Kanya or us finding Allegra. Only time will definitely tell. So, with that being said, honestly, off we go to hopefully finding our next Melosphere. But thing is, we still have a little bit left to go in the Sunken Garden Zone that I still want to definitely go and do real quick. We'll stay away from the Field Breaker, though, and we'll stay away from the Gateway, because we're not ready for that yet, because those are usually like the final challenges we do for these areas when it comes to each planet. We leave Madame Boistrella alone usually. But let's see here. Marimba Madness. I spent 6 years designing the perfect marimba, and now its parts are scattered. Find them for me. Okay, so I'm guessing they're going to be around here, because, well, we haven't been in this area yet, so I'm going to hope it's around here. Yeah, I see one. So that's what we're looking for. So we're looking for 3 pieces of the marimba. Okay. Well, first things first is finding a way to actually get the marimba pieces to him. Looks like it's connected to the things over here, although I don't see any way of getting... Oh, there's a bridge here. Okay. I was about to say. There's only one other place I could think of, and thankfully this was the area. Okay, so definitely move this on here, so we can move into that one there. Okay, cool. Other than that, we also got this we can break through. 100% we can. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. What's hiding in here? It is... Oh, it's a scanner. We gotta move, though, because we're right on top of it. And then it is a circle we can use for another area. Okay, cool. Don't know where to put this yet, but we'll hold on to it. But, so far so good. We got 1 piece of something. We can't go up ladders with a item like this, but we need a blue triangle for another area. But honestly, not too bad. At least we found a blue circle we can use later. So, no matter what, we'll find what we need it for here in a second, as long as we hold on to it. Actually, that might be... Yeah, that area over there. I forgot about that place. Okay, cool. But, first we need to bring this marimba piece back over here before we go anywhere else. But cool. That's always good to see. So we got the first part already. So, let's go give you your marimba real quick and slide it on in. But there we go. 1 of 3 pieces. And the other 2 pieces look like they're pretty simple to get to. So it's all in this area, which is good. So we don't have to go too far to find all of them. Just where the final one is going to be a mystery for a little bit until we get any further. And as long as this Field Breaker doesn't see me, I'll be perfectly fine with not fighting off with him if I can help it. Oh, he definitely sees me. Get in. And of course, because we dashed into the wall, we get jumped. Okay, well, we're finally going to get to see what these are. Because we haven't fought one of these, and depending on what it is, I'm either going to fight it or I'm going to run. I'm going to be honest, because I'd like to stay out of these fights for the wandering enemies. Because there's no real reason to fight them, unless they're easy to do. Okay, there's 13 enemies, and 12 of them are Goombas. Okay, this isn't too bad then. But I'm honestly not really focusing on this, and we don't lose anything for fleeing. So I'm gonna say we'll just leave it alone, but interesting to know that one of the areas is just to defeat all with a bunch of Goombas. I don't mind those whatsoever. I just don't want to be in a fight like that, because it's not progressing our story other than, well, our hunt. But the thing is the hunt ones I usually do, like, I defeat 2 of them first, and then we go and fight one of those. And then we go fight one of those from after I, do 2 of them off of the video, because it saves us a bunch more time. But for right now, since I don't have any of those done yet, it's better that we don't focus on doing any of those at the moment until we're ready for it. Because that saves us a lot of time, because then we have to go find the guy too on top of that for the hunts. So it saves us a lot more time if we do it the way we're doing it. There we go, not too bad. We open that on up now. We have this area, which looks to be a bridge. I'm 100%, I'm pretty sure, yeah. There's no other place I can think of to go for the other side here. And then we just need to grab our triangle, and then go place it where it needs to be, which should be right directly next to that gate. Because I'm pretty sure I saw it right next to it, yeah, thought so. And just like that, our last piece, our marimba, can go into our thing, and we are completely done with this mission here. Also, I noticed one thing that they fixed is placing blocks or like just anything to do with dark mess no longer freaks out the game anymore or tries to lag it out. It actually goes immediately away now. It didn't do that before for some reason. Although I think there was a download later for a patch that fixed it. But when we were playing, the patch wasn't in yet, and whenever you would look at these, they would stay up longer than they need to be. And because of all the particles, it would lag out things. But because it was the only place that it did it, it didn't really bother me. But honestly, we got another mural for Allegra. The stranger Allegra had become one with the melodic gardens, and the biophony was reborn. Perhaps she will lead us to the lost melody. After all, we said. Lost melody indeed. There's another one of those murals. We don't know how many more there are. Wait, what the? Oh, there's invisible coins here. It's cool that the game let us know that those were there, because I would not have noticed it until the little invisible. Well, I heard the ringing noise, but then I also saw the little yellow sparks popping up behind our feet. I didn't even realize that there would be something there. But there we go. Marimba Madness and a planet coin achieved as well. But let's see, what do you have to say? My marimba is whole again, after I wax my tone plates. I'm going to bring the thunder. Well, good for you, buddy. Let's grab our 3 points, which is just for some sparks. Always good to grab those. And other than that, we just need to go to where our mellow sphere is, and go and see what to do with that. Because we only have 1 left, and then we can open up that gate. The thing is I don't know what's going to happen once we do open up the gate. Also, this kind of reminds me of a swan almost, with the wings and the head. I just realized that. Right when I was walking up to it, I realized it. That's cool. But yeah, let's head over to our final mellow sphere now. Now that we're done with the main area of the Sunken Gardens, but there's still more to it because of this gate area over here. And this should be where the mellow sphere is hiding, due to how the mapping works in this game. Although I am curious on what this area is going to look like, because how much more of this planet is there that we haven't even found yet? Doesn't show it yet, actually. Really. Okay. This has to be where we need to be. I guess it's just not, I guess it's small enough to where they don't need to map it on the map. Okay. Well, take a look around and we'll see what's going on here then. We have some golems here, so this is where the golems are hiding. Which is good for our golem hunts. But other than that, don't really see much here. But yeah, this is where our mellosphere is. I see the box for it. So this is where we need to be. Thing is how do we get on up there is the real question first. Oh, hey! It's one of these puzzles. We haven't seen this since Kingdom Battle. This is cool. It's been a while since we had an invisible maze. Although the upper area is trying to block me from my vision. But we need to get a square. Ooh, free cooldown reduction. That'd be nice to have. Although, this one's open actually. Where does this go actually? Probably, yep, an invisible opening there. And probably an invisible of, nope, getting to that is a no. Okay, well at least we know. Other than that, there is a way to get on top of everything though. So let's go and make sure we go grab our free item real quick. since we know that that's here, and we might as well make sure we grab it. It looks like we need to grab it from this side, maybe? Nope, from where the pipe is. Okay, or it's invisible. Maybe. We'll double check here, because it very might be invisible too. So, no reason not to check for it. It's weird that they let you up here, because if it doesn't lead there, that's surprising. But it looks like this is actually where we need to go for the circle, maybe, because there's only one pathway that looks like it opens. Oh, that's actually a square. Okay, well, now we have the square. But, yeah, there's only one pathway that seemed to lead where we needed to go. And then it looks like in order to get our one thing as well, we need to go over here, and that is where we need to put this. Before we go over there, anything else we need to know? There's a block that we could get to open up that pipe, which we do need. But because we have the thing, and if we put it down, it messes things up and respawns it where it was, let's go put this right in here real quick, just to have it ready for us. That opens up a Darkness egg, and then we need to throw that in order to get the Mellow Sphere. We do have a way to get onto the other side, though, without having to backtrack, which is nice. So let's go and figure out what we need to do here first. We need to get up on top of there, though, first and foremost, for sure. And it looks like our way of getting up is right over here. We also have a way of going down. Any reason to do that, though, other than the golem? Looks like a no. But that doesn't mean that that's for sure. But this looks like how we push our block over, though. I see that. And also, we should probably go grab those coins, too, since we've been limited on those. So getting more of those would be pretty nice. Let's get this into position real quick, so we can open up the piping for everything. And then also open up the ladder as well. But there we go. Perfect. And now we'll have a perfect, easy way to get that egg where it needs to be, while also pushing this down. Cool, cool. And now all we need to do is... Ow. I always keep doing that with walls. I've been very good at it back when we first started this game, at stopping my runs before running into walls, but because it's been a while since we did our original playthrough, I keep forgetting to press the X button again to stop the run. Which, if I do remember to do it, it won't happen as much, but the thing is I keep forgetting that we need to do that to not stun ourselves against the walls and stuff. Let's grab our egg. And it looks like we just need to find a way up, is all. Okay. Well, it looks like, actually no, we don't need to, we just need to go in the pipe. I don't know why I'm trying to go up. There's no reason to. But we just need to go over here, and then position ourselves right in a way that we can toss this egg. Although it doesn't look like it wants it at the current angle. Let's just try tossing it. Sometimes it lights up, sometimes it doesn't, but there we go. We got our Mellow Sphere out, and he's flying on back to the tree. And now, we should be already... Oh, something's going on by our Whispering Willow here. Okay, well that's not good. And our Mellow Spheres are nice and trapped now. Okay, makes sense. Hey, okay, who called it? Who said dark, Miss Puddle?
Happy Mario has to do my laundry for a month.
It's always something, isn't it? Never easy, alright, let's go. Rabbid, Luigi, and Mario. But there we go, Friend in Need is now unlocked for the next part. But, now that we got that ready, that gave us 2 more percentage. I was curious on how much that would give. But yeah, we definitely head back to our fast travel location, since we're right next to it, so we might as well teleport right over there, without having to take the boat all the way back. But now that we have that, we have another major mission available now again, because we haven't had one of those in a little bit, since a lot of it has been quests leading up to where we were going. So honestly, oh, you have something. Please, save those Mellow Spheres. They're divas, to be sure, but they're very sweet creatures. You can agree to that. They definitely seem pretty sweet. But there it is. Mellow Sphere Melodrama. Well, we're ready for it. Same level as we are. So, we're perfectly ready for it. We're also a high enough level to do the Edge and Bowser level as well. I noticed that when I was looking at the mapping for everything, because I forgot if it was level 40 or not. But it's a level 35 mission, so we easily do it. But here we go. Okay. Bring the Melospheres to their nest. Oh, it's a new level entirely. Okay. So there's our Melosphere, and then we just need to find out how to get them back. Those poor Melospheres, they won't be safe until we rescue them and bring them to the nest at the center of the battlefield. Okay. And they're all in different spots. Okay. You'll have to carry them, but be careful. They're fragile and easily frightened. Protect them from all attacks at all cost. So if they're in the nest, are they safe? For sure. I guess that's the real question. I'm gonna say they probably are. I would hope. But I'm not entirely sure. We got one over there, I can see them. They don't mark it on the map, though. So they're all in the very deep portions of each area. Got it. We gotta go through the cannons, or we can jump, if we want to. The cannons will take us to the middle of these zones, it looks like. But I can jump on the jump panels and easily grab one of these as Edge. Because Edge has the full glide bonuses. Okay. Which one's the most dangerous area, then? I guess that would be where to send Edge. Probably this zone. Probably in the middle there. Yeah, definitely the middle one. Okay. So that's where Edge is going to go. 100%. So Edge, hope you like the middle zone, buddy, because that's where you're going. Because there's a bunch of things that can shoot us over there. The golems, although kind of scary, they're not that much of a problem. But other than that, I think we're just pretty much good to go, I think. So jump through the cannon and prepare for whatever may happen. Ooh, it actually takes us right to where we want to be. That's nice. Okay. Let's go and grab our Melosphere for sure then. Because I want to make sure we go and grab those as quick as possible. While also trying to stay safe. I'm going to say we're safe to stay there, though. We don't need to attack. If we were to cannon ourselves, we do want to make our way over there. It looks like it looks like we can be attacked, though, pretty easily. But I think as long as we have everybody near each other, and then slowly make our way over here, maybe that'd be fine. But the thing is technically what I could do... Oh, but I'd have to go over anyways. Unless is this the scoper? It is the scoper. We can maybe make this work. But I can't fling him over there without making him go through one of these. I don't know if they can go through cannons. That's the problem. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to send Rabbid Peach over here, I think. So let's do that at least, to just make sure we're setting that up. And then what we'll do is we'll summon the Oozer. Actually, wait a minute, it might be better if I summon it over here, because then we can cancel out some things, because these are the ones that are weak to the Oozers. So if we prepare them for later, that will be good for us in the future. But not too bad. We can do a little bit of damage to them as well, to prepare them for next turn. I don't mind if we get hit once, that's not a problem. But, if we are going multiple different directions at once, I'm going to say maybe having our scoper with us would probably be a good idea. I'm going to say what we can do, though, because of how this is positioned, we can easily go and start working on the Melosphere over there. I'm going to say we spawn in the scoper first, and keep this guy busy. We got our action point back, which is always good. Who are you going for, by the way? You're going for the Lone Wolf. Okay. It's not too much of a problem. Are we in range of, we are in range of envying everybody. Okay, let's go for it then. Let's get that set up. Perfect. And then let's make our way close as we can to the Melosphere without any major problems. We are close to the area where that guy can spawn, though, so we want to kind of be in a way that we can't just get immediately shots, because they will immediately give us that bonus, that thing we don't want to have happening. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's then turn and see how the enemies react. Who are they focusing? They're focusing Rabbid Peach, but they're not attacking. Got it. That's perfect. Where's our Sea Stooges going? I'm a little worried about their movement. Okay, they're not coming towards us. We do got purple portals spawning everywhere. Oh. That could be bad. That could be really bad. Oh. Okay, Uh-huh. It's a little much, don't you think? So these areas were trapped. So you were supposed to go through one of them and then find that out, I think. But, okay. We got deep freezes spawning. Okay. Could be a problem. Could very much be a problem. I might be able to still work with this, though. We just need to run for our lives at the moment, is all. So, Rabbid Peach, you need to run. You're not going anywhere right now. That's going to be safe. Where can we go right now that won't be too bad? There's not many enemies spawning out of those, thankfully. So it's not like we're in a major problem. It's just that, yeah, we need to be a little careful. But let's get our little guy. They can survive 3 hits, it looks like, based on their HP bar there. So let's definitely see what we can do and start bringing them where they need to be to hopefully be safe. Can I maybe blast you? Is that possible? It might be. We knock you down. I don't think it's safe to knock him down, though, because we won't be able to break him out. Okay, well, that's not a problem. Let's go and grab our Mellow Sphere real quick with Edge, and then prepare for the next round here. But so far, so good. We got 2 of them already, so that's perfect. It's exactly what we want to see. Is the more Mellow Spheres we can get, the better outcomes we're going to get here. But I'm going to say immediately... Oh, I could have went for that. Oops, I didn't realize there was one next to me. Well, I'm going to stay here, though. I'm going to go Ethereal, because Edge is in a really interesting spot. I'm actually going to set up a Stormblade here, because we're in range. Might as well have it available. And actually, wait a minute, I might be able to do a little bit of damage here, too. Can I hit that electrical barrel? Maybe. A little bit further back, maybe? A little bit forward, maybe? Nope, right out of range. That's unfortunate. But that is an option later. But let's definitely do some damage to our little golem here. That's preparing to jump on top of us in the next couple seconds. Other than that, ooh, we got a Magikoopa spawning. Don't like the sound of that. It's probably better to attack from here. Yeah, I like that. Although Deep Freeze is gonna be hitting us here in a second. 100%, just because of how they work. Because I remember them being kind of iffy. I do think preparing for him is going to be a good idea. Let's see what they do, though. Oh, we put him down. Uh-oh. Well, thankfully the other guy is... Ow. Wasn't sure if he was going to hit me or not. But honestly, not a bad turn. The things haven't popped out of the portals, though. But I didn't want to put him down, though. Why did I put him down? Does Ethereal force him down? That's not good. Because it's not the Stormblade. I don't think, at least. But we do need to be very careful about that, because that Mellow Sphere is basically down for the count. I think it will respawn him, maybe. I'm going to hope it does, if he does happen to go down. We got Frostbitten, which could be a problem, but it might not be a problem either. It's kind of iffy on Frostbite. But I think Rabbid Peach is in a really bad spot, though. And hopefully you don't go for my buddy, but you are. What happens? Battle lost immediately. But why do we drop him, though? That's weird. But that's a good thing, though, I think. Even if we lost that battle, that's good to know, because if it's going to drop that, that's not good at all. So we're going to And if it does, going in a certain area sets off traps, it's better to not go through 3 areas at once, either. So, that ended up being a good learning thing. So we're still going to do the edge one, I think. It's just we need to do it differently, for sure. I think. Or maybe, can I reach that? I might be able to reach that, actually. Let me see. Can I jump that? Instead of... It's not really letting me know. I'm pretty sure I can. But because the game's not telling me, there's no reason to do it. Also, is that the right one? No, that's the other one. Anyways, let's see here. It's this one that was going down before. There might be something I can do differently here. Is if I can start dealing with the deep freezes and not go directly into the areas, that would probably be smarter than what I was trying to do. How long do we stay up in the air? I don't like that. I don't like the positioning of that, so I'm gonna make sure to use our jump panels here as much as possible. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so we can at least start dealing with these guys before they go crazy. And it looks like best scenario here is to just set up our little buddy here for Vamp Dash, and then prepare for everything. But let's definitely get some good damage in. We're definitely not going to be able to get rid of you, but we can get rid of your buddy here. And then I think what we're going to do is there a reason to go invisible yet? Not really. At the moment, at least. We can knock you down. We can go for that barrel. We can go over here, too, and go for this barrel and knock you out completely. I like that idea. You know what? I'm going to go for that. One less enemy on the field before the traps start spawning. That's pretty good for me. And we still have Ethereal for next turn. Okay, so that's fine. We're not going to go that direction yet, because that direction is, although we can easily do that side, I don't think it's smart. But, yeah, dealing with this side first, I think, would be smarter. Because then we can easily double team it with Rosalina and Peach. I was thinking we can easily go grab all the Mellow Spheres beforehand, but that is not the case. So it's probably safer to do this in this way instead, while also preparing for the traps. But we're going to find out for sure how the traps work here. If it is going through a certain area, this will let us know for sure. Because if they still all go off, it just means that they just didn't want us to know that. Which I feel is more than likely the case. So far, so good. Let's summon in our Scoper, so he can do some damage as well, and also keep some enemies off of us. Because we can easily start dealing with these guys, as long as these turns go good. Okay. Well, because that guy's basically down, I'm going to use you as a bonus movement here. And I need to be just in range so Rabbid Rosalina can also bounce off. So that's good. What we need to do is, I think, like, right there-ish. And then, do I want to put the other one to sleep? Kind of. But is there really a need to? Not really. But I can go grab the Mellow Sphere. I feel like that's a better outcome here. So let's make sure to go get close to one of those, I think, for this turn. And then we're good to go for the first turn here, I think. Because we don't need to hide, because there's no melee enemies anywhere. So as long as we're out of range of things, I think we're good. What about you, Rabbid Peach? Maybe closer this way. We want to be close enough to be able to grab that guy, though, as soon as our turn's over. But I think we're good. And then, what about Edge? Edge is... yeah, our Edge is already moved, so no need to worry. Let's see how our enemies react, though. He's close. He missed. Okay, he was just out of range. So where's our portal spawning? Same as before, it looks like. But I don't think it's as many. Yeah, okay. Going in the area summons the portals. Okay, we know for sure now. That's good to know. Okay, so we're perfectly fine then. As long as we don't go multiple areas at once. So as long as we do that, we'll be fine. I could start dealing with you, but probably not yet, though. I accidentally gave him poison. Probably not exactly what I wanted to do there, but that's fine, I guess. As long as I don't transfer that to myself. Is there any way I can get rid of you and on this turn? I don't think so. Because I want to be able to jump back off of Rabbid Peach here. I just need to make sure I don't get poisoned from our allies here. Because right now our movement's going to be a little limited because of how the mellow spheres work here. Because you need to jump off of one of these panels. But I think our positioning's not going to be as bad either, to be fair. It's just we need to be careful, is all. Okay, not too bad. What we can do is, it looks like we do need to take the poison, so I need to jump off of you. We need to start making our way this way. Not too bad. Okay, we got a good turn going right now. Just need to make sure we get our buddy out of here. Quick. Quick and easy. Gonna probably double dash you, because we don't need to worry about dashing right now. Rabbid Peach can still attack. So right now, best thing to do, what's our dashes looking like? We need to attack. That's the first and foremost thing. Can I put my little mellow sphere down then? Before we do this then? So we can... Oh wait, we need to attack though. I can't grab mellow sphere from this range either, so... Because it's going to go to Rabbid Peach here in a second, is my plan. So we got that. And now that we have that, I want to make sure that Rabbid Peach can go as far as she needs, while also being able to get rid of this guy for me. So let's try and see where we can get. Okay, we can get over here first, and then we can go through here if we need to. We can knock out you, we can go into this pipe here, which will take us back to where Edge is. Or we can prepare for the two golems and the Magic Koopa. Okay. Not a lot of choices, though. But that's not a bad turn, to be fair. Didn't exactly go the way that I thought it was going to go, though. I will be honest. I will say probably going to do this, though, from at least over here. Just so we have a good movement next turn. Even if there's a Sea Stooge behind us, I think we can survive with that without having to worry too much. And then we'll make sure to grab you, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we don't have any enemies on field over here, so we don't need to worry about that. Next part is to make sure that you are down for the count, and thankfully we critted him too, so we don't need to do another dash in. Okay, not bad, not bad. We could prepare for you. I'm definitely gonna say Stormblading you would be my best choice here next turn, instead of using Ethereal right away. Just because there's no reason to go Ethereal at the current moment. Just because there's not a lot of enemies yet on the field. It might change the outcome, though. Depends on how the enemies move, really. But I did drop my Mellow Sphere, though. Is something I'm realizing. But does it happen every turn, though? Is the real question. We'll find out here. Thankfully, the Magic Koopa spawned first. And we're not going to get hit twice, thankfully. No matter what happens here. So, Mellow Sphere took some damage, but not in a way that it would be a problem. Oh, and we also still have resistance. But thankfully he missed. That's good. I like when they miss like that, because that gives us full movement here. But here comes the Magic Koopas, and the other Sea Stooge behind Rabbid Peach. And you're going for Rabbid Peach, which is actually the worst possible idea you could possibly do right now. Okay. Cool. Yeah, keep doing that. That's a welcome thing right now, honestly. because that really messes up their turns. Okay, so far so good. A little bit of damage to the deep freeze over there. We'll give you probably a dash. I'm also going to make sure to transfer some ooze to you, because you definitely are going to get oozed here. I'm not letting you get away for free. But Rabbid Peach is definitely going to be grabbing the Mellow Sphere here. No reason to stick around here, if we can help it. And also we can get Rabbid Rosalina out of here too, without needing to worry. Because these guys won't be able to chase us anyways. But we need to move you a little closer here, buddy. Just so we can jump off of you. So we can escape this zone. Because as long as we get to the jump panel, we are good to go for this area. Without any major problems. But not too bad at all. Let's get out of here before anything bad happens. And we have a jump panel to go back to, too. So place our Mellow Sphere. No more worrying about him going down. We can also jump off of you again. And we have another jump panel in case we need to go anywhere. Which we need to head towards the middle zone. Or not middle zone, the right zone. Where Edge originally went down. In order to start preparing for that. Because Edge doesn't need help right now. For right now, that is. Later, for sure. But for right now, definitely not. Okay. So this will take us over there. We're definitely going to do the Enwy thing again. But, oh no, this is originally where Rabbid Rosalina went. It's just we're doing edges a little differently than we did it before, is all. We're going to put you to sleep, we know that. We're going to enter the cannon with both of them, though. And make sure we're nice and safe. Because the Magikoopa on the other side is not going to be able to do much. No matter what they want to do. So, first things first is definitely getting you guys put to sleep. And then I think we're going to also use the extra movement we can get right now from the launch panels to get us nice and quickly over to the other Mellow Sphere. I keep jumping to Edge on accident. Don't need to yet, because Edge is perfectly fine right now without needing me to do anything extra. I just need to make sure we're over here, is all. So we can start jumping to where we need to be. But as long as we get the Mellow Spheres out of the area right now, and then slowly prepare for the trek back, we should be fine. It's just depending on whatever this next turn is going to look like here. But because we have some really safe movements right now, we can easily get to a safe zone. I can easily do a nice knockout on you. Probably worth it, honestly. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of damage to you. We don't need to worry about you moving. So, preparing you to go down is actually not a bad idea. And then you could just stay there like that. I'm not going to even bother doing that. I'm going to heal myself, though. So, get a nice heal for Rabbid Peach. And then, honestly, for Edge, what do you want to do, buddy? There's no point in putting you to invisibility right now. But there is something we need out of this. I need to get as many dashes into you, though. Just to have it. Okay. Well, you can get over here. If I were to take the jump panel, though, where would that take me? Positioning-wise, not close enough. Okay. So right now, it's just all about getting into position. We don't need to worry about our movement, though, so we'll just end turn here and see what happens. Because nothing's spawning yet. We have the Magikoopas, though, but they're so far away that... Oh, you are close enough. Okay. Actually, that's actually a good positioning. You know what? I'm actually very happy I did that, actually. Because, that just gave us a free run straight with the Mellow Sphere, the second one. And then we can help out Edge here in a second. Because everyone's going to be able to, more than likely, get back here. In the next turn. To the middle zone. Okay. That's good. Let's see what our allies are doing. Not much, but something. That works out. I'm gonna say let's definitely get you out of here and grab your fire real quick, just so we don't have you chasing us. And grab our Mellow Sphere. Where can we go in order to actually get back? We need to go where the Magikoopa is. Got it. So safest option here... That's That's a good question. I can easily get Rabbid Rosalina into that pipe. So I think what we should do is... Actually, wait, no, we can just jump off the... Yeah, we can just jump off of you. Yeah, that would be better, actually. Yeah, you know what? Actually, give this to Rabbid Rosalina first, before we go through. Anything on floor? Nothing on floor, so we don't need to worry about that. But we go through the pipe. My plan is pretty simple. We bring the Melosphere closer to Edge, while also preparing Rabbid Peach for the trek over to there as well. So everyone's in the same zone now, and there's not as many enemies on top of us right now. And then what we do is I can jump off of Rabbid Peach here. Yeah, and we can easily get there, as long as our turn goes perfect. And I can also dash the Magikoopa out into... Well, first I need to drop you. But we can dash him and he's down, so he's no longer attacking from long range anymore. And just like that, we can jump off the panel one more time and make sure we place this in. And then we can make our way over here to help out Edge before next turn. So now we have people all over the field that can help out Edge when the time comes. And I think Edge can go and grab the Melosphere perfectly safely now. So let's go and grab that. So we got 2 of the Melospheres, as well as everything's getting positioned right now at the moment. This is perfectly fine. I actually really like this turn. Because now it's all about just getting everything to safety. Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna give Rabbid Rosalina the Melosphere, I think. Oh, actually, wait a minute. We can still do something, actually. Okay, wait, this might actually be better. That's still not in her positioning. There we go. I just want to make sure she's holding it. Because she could still do something here. We just need to do the movements right, is all. Okay. We can use the team jump here. Yeah, we can use the team jump to get closer to these guys. While still, and then we can go invisible here too in a second. And then we can make sure you're down. That'll still hit, right? Actually, let me check. I have a curious thing to check here. I think I might be able to hit multiple things here. That's not too bad, actually. I don't mind that, actually. First thing, definitely going to go invisible first. So, Ethereal, help me out, buddy. And then we're going to go for you. Just to know that we're doing damage to everything. We're going to get hit by the barrel, but we're invisible, though, so it's not much of a problem. Also, the guy went down. That's always good, too. Okay. Other than that, let's see here. Looks like our best option is just trying to get to the pipe right now. In a safe, orderly way. Knock you down for a turn. Probably worth it. There's no real reason to knock him down for good. Right now, at least. We're more worried about the other guy right now. But we can easily get up there. Okay. I don't mind that, actually. And I don't think he can get in range to hit Rabbid Rosalina either. Nope, definitely won't be able to. From that area, yeah. But, maybe from here, maybe. Yeah, let's do it from there. We might be fine there. Whoever gets attacked here, it's not as much of a problem. Let's just make sure we put the Melosphere... I don't like the positioning of that, but it's going to drop it anyways. I already know it. Knowing how this game's been. It's definitely going to be iffy. Let's move, like, here-ish. It might grab the attention of the Sea Stooge here. Which is what I want. And also gives us a better positioning for Rabbid Peach. But since he lost his turn, he still hit us. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case or not. I was thinking that him getting up maybe makes him lose a movement, which is kind of what I keep thinking about with those guys. But the Magikoopa might knock out Rabbid Peach here, the one that ends up spawning here. If it does, unfortunately, because, yeah, thought so. And that's the one with Revive, too. But the thing is we really don't need Rosalina, or Peach right now. But, let's see here, what can we do? I do see an option of grabbing the Mellow Sphere here, and then going into the pipe, for sure. With both of them. Might be able to spawn my Scope Room now. So I think that's probably a start. So let's spawn in him, just to get his attention. We also got our point back too, so we don't lose our turn from that. Give him a little bit of a tap. Head on back. Actually, wait, no. Go back in. Give you a dash, so you don't follow me. I'd rather you not follow me. I would feel better about that, honestly. Okay. Let's see. I can jump off of you, but also Edge can too. Edge would like it better to jump off of. But the thing is we can also make our way slightly to Mr. Magic Koopa up here and blast him in the next week before he can do anything. Which I kind of like the idea of that, honestly. So you know what? We're going to get rid of you. Because I do not want you blasting me. Because I know I definitely get rid of you. So, there we go. Because I still have the Mellow Sphere, I should back up just a slight bit. But it might not be needed. Probably better to just back up and not take the damage if I can help it. But that gets rid of the obstacles in our way, so we can make the run next turn. And I think we're good from there, because the Magic Koopa gets back up, for sure. And then we just figure out what's going on from there. And it looks like the Frostbite got, the Frostbite ended up getting knocked out. So that works out perfectly. Then we got the Oozer going for him, keeping these guys busy while they can't do anything. Did the Magic Koopa wake back up? Yep, he did. Let's put him back to sleep. No reason to let him keep moving, if we can help it. And then it looks like all we really need to do is grab our Mellow Sphere and get him in position. If we can. It looks like she can get here, so we just need to drop the Mellow Sphere. Okay, come on. Edge, I know you can drop it. Come on, bud. Really? I know you can drop it in position. Come on. Drop the... There you go. Oh, it's kind of blocking me, actually. Well, let's see here. What else can we do? I can bring it closer. I should be able to. Just out of range. Looks like I need to do a team jump off of Rosalina, it looks like, in order to actually get it over there. So I'll just bring it closer then, since there's no other option here. But that works out, though. But drop it right next to where Rosalina's path is, and we are good to go. Because this takes us right to where we need to be. And just like that, jump off the jump panel. We need to jump off it twice. And our Mellow Sphere is back where it needs to be. Here you go, buddy. GG, easy, battle cleared. Not a bad level. Rabbid Peach went down, but honestly, got level 35 out of it. There's still 5 levels to go for the Melodic Gardens, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure 40 is going to be the max, due to the Bomb-Omb. But with that being said, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Battle cleared, and there was a lot of traps, but thankfully they were ones that you have to set off yourself. So we learned immediately with the first try, and we lost in the first turn, obviously. So that was a good learning thing, to know about that ahead of time before the main try. So that ended up being a lot better than it could have been during the first round. That could have happened. But not bad at all. Not bad at all, honestly. 1,420 star bits. And Mellow Sphere Melodrama is now officially over. So now with the Mellow Sphere saved, it's off to our next major area. Because I don't think there's much else for us to do in the Sunken Gardens other than the Star Hunt that we haven't done yet. And with that being said, our Melospheres and the gate have, now been saved and opened. So the gate is 100% open now. Now it's all about just figuring out what to do next. Hurry, Allegra and your friend can ill afford to wait another moment. True there, buddy. True there indeed. Yeah, another skill prism. So we have 2 to spend right now. We should probably spend those real quick. Thing is, though, what do we actually have that we want out of the skill tree that we really, really need this moment is the problem. Because there is a couple things I like, but a lot of this stuff is kind of iffy. Weapon range can probably go. We can get chain boost. I like that one. I like the idea of increasing the radius, but we can get rid of the point on Stormblade, I guess. It still doesn't give us enough, though, for what I like to get out of everything here. But we can drop 1 of our extra health, which still isn't enough, actually. I just realized. But it's for the weapon range, is what I was trying to go for, I think, in the first place. It's not too bad, I guess. And Rabbid Rosalina, that's a pretty simple one. Chance to avoid a cooldown would be nice for our sparks, for what we use. But honestly, that's a very good question, what I really want here. I could drop my HP by 10%, I guess. That's not a lot of HP to lose, because it's 7,000 HP, so it's not like it's a major problem to get rid of it. So, I guess to the cooldown, so we can use our little lifesteal guy a little bit more often, do a lot of damage is never a bad thing. We don't need the cooldown one for Rabbid Peach, though. The spark energy thing is enough. But honestly, other than that, what do I really need? Because Rabbid Peach is, not one that really needs a lot to get things done. Extra HP could come in handy. Because, honestly, 8,000 HP can definitely come in handy for a healer. So we know that Rabbid Peach doesn't go down as fast as she always likes to. So I think we can work with that, honestly. Not a bad level up for everybody. Not exactly everything I want, but definitely enough that we need. Harmony's been restored, which is great. Lots of solo projects are recorded there. That's good to hear. Oh, apparently that's what it's called. Harmony is where we're going. Okay. Well, based on mapping, do we want to go for the Star Hunt, or do we want to save that? Because we could go to coup at Kanya's HQ. But we don't know what level it is the problem. Okay, so, originally, we were going to be going to the gate, but, I can confirm something. Next episode will be the finale of the main story for The Last Spark Hunter. I can definitely say that with full certainty now. So, as you can see, because of the fact that in the top left, there's no mention of anything going on right now. So, in order to add a little bit extra into this episode before the next one, we're going to actually do something else completely. Because there's no way I could fit in the that part into this episode. The recording ended up going to 2 hours, so I'm going to be honest, there's no way we could fit it. And I don't want to keep you guys for too long. So, with that being said, instead of going there, we're actually going to go and do the gateway now. I think that would be a perfect way to end off today's episode instead. Because then we get to still do something major while not being stuck in something for long periods of time for you guys. Because this is going to be a harder one for sure. So, honestly, I think we're ready.
You are doomed! Sorry, it's this place. So musical, Madame Postrella's dimensional drift departures never sounded so good. You long for the sweet sounds of victory, yes. Assemble your party for full-throated savagery. Await beyond the gateway.
Okay, melodic gateway. And honestly, these are pretty hard. Is it Doomin time?
Is it Doomin time? Are you sure you want a combat expedition in Dimensional Drift? I'm not legally responsible for the outcomes, though.
Okay, well, honestly, we're fully ready. So, here we go. Nice little addition to this episode, though, because I'm going to be honest, that the ending portion of this DLC is crazy. I'm going to be honest. It is very, very crazy. I really, really like the levels for the DLC planet. There is a bunch of good ones, and all of them are special when it comes to the main story ones. I'm definitely going to say you guys will definitely enjoy what we're going to get ourselves into soon. But it looks like we're going to defeat all. Okay, 14 enemies, and they're all, oh, I thought they were all short range, but nope, there is a Magic Koopa in there to make things even more interesting because of the technique. Uh-oh, okay. Okay, well this is going to be hard, but I think it's definitely workaroundable, for sure. Okay, I think we're good. Also, why is there a pipe here? Oh, I thought that was an area we couldn't go to. Okay, weird. Okay. Well, it looks like, for the most part... Oh, it's the one level, I think, like, layout-wise, for, like, instead of the pipes being the way that they were. It's kind of the very first level that we had for the side quest, but in a way that, it adds the cannons and everything, with a bunch of melee enemies as well. Okay. And the medium short range, medium range enemies, the golems are kind of like that. But honestly, what I can see here, best solution for starting wise is getting rid of Magnifals immediately, is what I'm going to say. So, first things first is we're going to get Edge ready, because Edge is going to want to do a bunch of things, and a bunch of things is dealing with these enemies over here. So, I think that's probably best to get rid of as many Magnifals as possible on our first turn here. We're immediately going multi-dash, though, I think. And then I think we're going to try and go Vamp Dash and hopefully get a point back. Hopefully we get it. Didn't get a point back, but that's fine. As long as we knock out the Magnifals early, this first turn is not going to be too bad. Because we can definitely make do with immediate takedowns. Okay, cool. That works out. One's down, so one group of enemies is already out of the way. These guys aren't going to be able to do much. So let's summon our Oozer, and let all of our special allies do some damage to these guys. Because... okay. I don't know why you did that, because you could have moved in a way that could have attacked those enemies. But I'm not really sure why you did that. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Where does this pipe take me, though? Can I easily get to where I want to go? Okay, I can. I can easily get here. We can make our way over there. Or we can go over here instead. I'm going to say maybe over here instead. Let's see what Mr. Golem has first before we worry about it. Ooh, we can do a little bit of damage to you. I like it. Don't want to go knock out you yet, because we can't take you down completely. What we'll do, though, however, is we'll use the jump panel here to hopefully jump just in range of you. No, it's not enough. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But we did get to use our extra dash, though, at least, so could be worse. What I'm going to do, though, however, is I'm going to actually go over here. And we're going to do some pretty interesting things, I think. We're going to knock you down, see what kind of damage we do. Not enough to knock you out, but that's not a problem. Because what I'm going to do is we're going to probably... Let's see, how do I want to do this? I don't think we can move Rabbid Peach in a way that can attack you. So I don't think that's going to be a thing. Definitely unfortunate, though, that it's going to happen that way. Because I do really want to attack this guy. Okay, that works, I think. We're going to increase the damage to make sure we do enough. Because I don't think it really matters. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh no, I did this wrong. Oh, oops. I thought I got my point back. Oh, yep, that means we're going backwards. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not doing that. That would be really, really bad to do what we almost did. I'm going to go for the squashette, though. That's fine. It's better than what I almost just did, so we can work with that. Edge, just stay close enough to be able to get to the golem, and then find out what Magic Koopa's going to try, because right now we don't want to be anywhere near those enemies. Okay, down goes our Scoper, that's fine. Our Golem's running, but our Golems are also coming towards us as well. Edge is going to need to get there soon for that side of the map. But honestly, I'll be fine with whatever they do. As long as they don't do anything too crazy, we can easily work with this. It's just more of what the Magnifowls are going to do, because those things are a little scary, honestly. It really depends on their movements, because they can attract allies to them. So as long as they're going for something that doesn't matter as much... Oh, it brought me back up here. That's actually not too bad, actually. Although it's in a weird spot, but I can still work with this. So maybe that's not too bad, because we did a little bit of damage to those guys. But now it's all about figuring out what we want to do here. I'm going to say the best possible outcome is putting all of these guys to sleep with Envy. So, Envy, do what you do best. And get these people far away from us for the time being. Knock you out. It doesn't sound too bad, honestly. Right now, we need to get somebody that can easily start dispatching people over there. So, Edge, you're going to help out over here. If we knock out one of these guys, I want you to go crazy. So, hope you're ready, buddy, because we're going to need you here in a second. But we're going to back up before we do anything, though. Because over there is a doom zone, for sure. So, I'm going to say definitely go for knocking out you. That works out. So, easy peasy, first enemy down of that big group. And now it's all about getting Edge to do exactly what we need. Okay, so what I can do... That'll wake you up, though. So what we want to do is go unseen first, before we do anything. Okay. Then, we're going to do the extra dashes again. Just to make sure we do full damage. And then we're going to try and get rid of these Magnifowls before they can run around and go too crazy. Because I know these guys, and they will do exactly what they want to do, if we let them. Okay, you only have a little bit left. So we can leave you, I think. We can get rid of you, maybe, with Rabbid Peach instead. Do a little bit of damage to him, too, either one, honestly. Do a little bit of damage to you as well. But honestly, I'd rather the Magnifowl out. As long as he can't run at me, I feel a lot safer with how this next turn goes. And then we'll dash into you, and I'll see what I can do from here. I'll just stay where we are. And then, we don't need to heal or anything like that, so we can just pass turn. A lot less Magnifowls doing things. We're probably in a good spot here for just the Magic Koopa. The Golem's trying to get over here as best as it can. And the other enemies are just out of range where they're not going to be able to be much of a problem. But not a bad turn. Not a bad turn at all. Now it's just all about figuring out what our Oozer is going to do. And he missed. It's fine. Could have been better. But it could have been worse. Okay, well that works out. I'm going to say best case scenario here. Ooh, we can do a couple dashes into you and maybe get rid of you instead. Almost went down. Jeez, that's unfortunate. Really hoping that would knock you out. Okay, well if that doesn't knock you out, we'll do something different then. What I'm going to do here... Oh wait, that is not the right direction. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe it is. Let me check. What's our movement from there? Okay, nowhere even close. Okay. Well, that confirms that, at least. Dash you. And then we can do a nice little vamp attack. And then we can start taking out Magnifal over there instead. So that person's going to be asleep, so we can just dash him later. That works out. And then what we can do with our final dash is knock you out, officially. Back up over here. And then help out Edge a little bit with our Magikoopa buddy. But not bad at all. I am going to do another multi-dash, I think. Can we do one dash into you to at least increase our damage? I think that would be a good idea. Let's do it. Because Magikoopa should go down next turn. So let's just prepare you down so we know that you're not going to be up and moving. Not too bad. Okay. Now it's all about figuring out what we want to do from here. Because we need the Golem down. First and foremost, so Vamp Dash immediately. He's also got some poison on him too, so he'll go down no matter what. And he's also got a lot of damage into him too. Okay, I'm gonna let him go down on his own, I think. That'd probably be safer, because then we can know for sure he's out of the fights. We're also preparing for our Squashettes here. And I'm not really sure what they're gonna do this turn, so I'm gonna kind of just sit back and watch. And then heal our Oozer, because he's almost down. And that'll save him for next turn. Okay, not too bad. Not bad at all. This is an easier gateway than most gateways, honestly. We still have the Golem making his way over here, but he's already almost down for the count. No matter what he does, he's not going to do much. So, he can run here all he wants, honestly. Do whatever you want, buddy. Not going to be good for you. But, you can do what you need. And then Oozer's going to help out with the Squashettes, too. Okay, not bad. You're down, so we don't need to really worry about you. But now it's all about figuring out how we deal with our current enemies left over. First off's first is definitely getting rid of that. Next off's next is getting rid of you. Making sure you aren't chasing me. 14 enemies left. Not bad at all. We still have a lot of movement left. So we're going to go through you, and then start making our way back up towards the other golem. And hopefully, we can also get Edge up there too, to help out. We gotta give a little bit of ooze to everybody, but honestly, better this way than what it could be. Okay, well, our little blade isn't going to help too much here, but it might not be that much of a problem. As long as we have people to dash into him, we're fine. And I think I knock you out anyways, so we don't need to really worry about that. So let's knock you out, just to confirm that the golem is out of the fight. And then honestly, just dash over you, knock you on out of the fight completely. And now we just need to make sure the Magnifal doesn't get anywhere closer by burning him completely with our little elemental golem powers. And then we just got the Squashette left, and the gateway for Melodic Gardens is over. Usually these are extremely longer fights, but this one was actually a lot easier than any other gateway we've ever had, honestly. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll definitely say that. Wondering how this fight's gonna end, though. Either not from Oozer. Thought it was for a second. But honestly, Edge, you do the job, bud. Because just like that, the Melodic Gateway is officially over. Not bad. Not bad at all. And honestly, not a hard fight. Not a hard fight at all, honestly. Very much a fun little gateway fight, honestly. Usually those are harder, but we did that in a lot less time than I really expected it to be. Because usually those are like, they take like 30 minutes to do some of those gateways. So, doing it as fast as that, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Also got another skill prism from that one, which we should have with Palette Prime, but they didn't give us one there for some reason. Don't understand why that happened there. But, with that being said, this is actually where we're going to be ending off today's episode. And like I said, in the next one, we're going to be actually finishing off the story for the Melodic Gardens and everything to do with the last Spark Hunter. And then after that, well, we're going to be preparing for finishing up and 100%ing the entire rest of the world. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.